Okay, so before I get into some looking at some trades and so forth, I want to just show you a trade that I just woke up to. So just to kind of give you a good positive start to the webinar here. It's always beautiful when you wake up in the morning and you have profits on the table. So I'll just show you what I went into and why and where it's at right now. And again, nothing to hide here. This is my live account as usual. This is the 123 in action. So last night, actually yesterday afternoon, I went into the Aussie-Swiss pair. And before I begin, let me just get my little marker up here. Forgot to do that, sorry. All right, so here it comes, hopefully. Okay, come on, computer, let's go. There it is. Okay, so I've got my little tool there. Okay, so last night or yesterday afternoon, market opened I don't know if anyone ever notices. I think you should all notice and take a note of that at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock, 2 o'clock my time, that specific time, 5 o'clock in the afternoon when the market opens on Sunday, it's one of the worst times to be in the market. And 2 o'clock on any given day during the week is also one of the worst times to be in the market because these market makers, brokers, pop the spreads up dramatically. And for Aussie-Swiss, for example, the spread was up like 30 pips. GBP New Zealand, I noticed, was almost 50 pips in the spread at the open yesterday. So I just waited until everything quietened down and I was watching Aussie-Swiss. So on the monthly, just to walk you through what I'm seeing, you know, we're in a downtrend, right? And that's the key takeaway from the monthly. We're in a complete downtrend overall. And you just, what I'm primarily looking for then are tops. So, and again, yes, you can go counter, but as long as you know that you're going counter, that's the key takeaway. So I'm looking for an entry on going short. And so I keep going down onto daily, and then I realize, okay, at this point here on the chart is where I really want to get in. So I drop down to the 4-hour time frame, and I'm looking for a 1, 2, 3 top, and lo and behold, there's a 1, 2, 3 top there. So I can then put the wave calculator on right away and get targets, and I can then jump in if I can get an opportunity to jump in. So can't do it from the 4-hour because it's, you know, you're too far up. So you want to go down to the lower time frame to find another 1, 2, 3 that you can get into. And you can go right down even to the 1-minute chart if you have to. So as long as you know where you are, this is the whole key to it. So I can see a 1, 2, 3 top on the 1-hour. I mark it there and I got targets. I can see a 1, 2, 3 top there as well. Let me just mark it. So the bigger 1, 2, 3 top, there's another 1, 2, 3 top. It creates another 1, 2, 3 top. And so what I did was I put on I put a number of lots on. So I'm going to go to my account history because here I took some profits off this morning already. I took off 1, 2, 3, 4 lots. Each over $500. So I've taken off $2,000 off this trade already, and I still have 3 lots in. And this is because I can get in and then add to my position as it's going, because I see where I'm at. For example, when it pulled back here, I can jump in again and add more lots to it. I can add lots as it's moving down because I know where I'm at and I know that it's going to fall. So I got in, for example, let's see, let me just clear all this stuff. And on this first see one of the first ones here. My 66015, okay, and I can't see the numbers now because of 66015 is way up there somewhere. This is my entry. 66011, I'm trying to find the lowest one. 66011. Yeah, that's the lowest one. 66011 is 66011. Where are you? Somewhere in here. Let me just put the line on and find it this way. 66011. Okay, so that's right there. So that's one of my entries was here, and that's from this 123 at this point, and I did a sell stop below that this red bar. So if I drop down to a lower time frame, let's do that. I'm gonna drop down. Okay, my mouse has been very slow here. Okay. All right, so here we go. So there's my first entry. So again, I'm seeing a 123 at this point. So I believe I entered with a sell stop at this point. I did a number of sell limit orders as well, a couple of sell limit orders. So I was looking for pullbacks and so on. So I'm just entering every time I see an opportunity to get in, and I did that, and you can see that it's just been working really nicely. I'm still in with 3 lots, and I could still be entering even at this point, just to show you. But it's just, again, very nice to see the pattern as it's unfolding, and you see all these opportunities were there. Of course, I wasn't home all the time, and I wasn't looking at the computer all the time. I just get in and kind of leave it. Now what I've done now is I've moved my stop loss to this level here, just to protect all these profits here. And I just woke up to it now, so now I'll just let it go until it gets to my targets, which I've got below here, right? Yeah, right there. So I've got a couple targets set for there, so I'll just let it keep going. So we'll see how that plays out. But it's just to show you that you can add to your position. You don't have to if you just get in with one, you don't have to stick with just one. You can add to your position as it's going, and quickly make more and more profits. Okay, so that's a good example. This is a great example. Okay.